am Saldaña Rios, and I'm here today to present you all about the activity number 2 about systematic thinking. Now, we have a little bit of underground and functional conscious thinking. Why am I saying that? Because of system thinking. What's about that? System thinking is a philosophy or a method implemented to being able to comprehend, analyze, and execute any kind of achievement, activity, or fundamental process that we are going to develop and proceed. This is a very good thinking analyze and serve us to have a very structural way of thinking and comprehend any kind of process in and between any kind of situation. Now, right now we have a real situation case in which what it presents that the police department wants to be more efficient and wants to have another kind of resource. Now, this is something that it's a little bit complicated because have sometimes being like I'm going to spend more, I'm going to develop more, it means sacrifice another things like you being like a question that it's always surrounding ourselves, that is you will sacrifice a little bit of liberty because or in the situation to give for more security. That's a very good question, and that make us think if that develops something that we need to think seriously. Now, in that kind of situationships, we can develop that, well, maybe we sometimes sacrifice one thing for another, but with the system thinking, we can develop, okay, so maybe we don't have to do that. We can process, we can execute, we can organize every step of the way to we have to be able to develop the worst or the more fallacies of our system, and we can develop something that can be very punctual or very catastrophic nowadays, and we can develop to be something more, to have something that can grow and have a very structural and very complex idea that evolves and inherits very good and can work as a system. That's something very important that system thinking give us to ourselves or this problem scenario kind of situation. Now we have another kinds of terms like are the social sometimes, or not being able to give all the benefits or parts, some kind of achievement or some kind of uh, crucial step in the process, but sometimes with the process thinking or the system thinking, we can develop something that can be crucial, can be developed, and can be fundamental to what are we proceeding. That in this case is the police that has a situationship and can develop in a better way. So when sometimes we need to think in a very structural and more sophistic way, we can think about the system thinking, and that can be an answer to all our big problems or big situation that we are living in our day or in our work. Thank you all for listening. Have a good night, and thank you all.